Hello, welcome guys to another episode of Sports News. So today we just want to cover up like the recent sport news that just happened. First of all, tutaanza story ya Alex Ferguson and Manchester United. Of course, you know Manchester United, and not just Manchester United, but Ineos, the owner of Manchester United, have cut Alex Ferguson ambassadorial role at Manchester at the club. Maybe this is the right decision for Manchester United. And a lot of people don't agree with it, especially like even former players like Eric Cantona and Rio Ferdinand have came out and criticized Manchester United for doing what they have done. But I think it's just time watu wanafaa embrace that Alex Ferguson era at Manchester United imeisha na people need to move on. Like for example, there are certain videos we want to react to. Check this out.
Cantona has gone in on Manchester United on Instagram. He said Sir Alex Ferguson should be able to do anything he wants at the club until the day he dies. Such a lack of respect. It is totally scandalous. Sir Alex Ferguson will forever be my boss, and I throw them all in a big bag of shit. Wow. Rio Ferdinand earlier on today said, if Sir Alex can be taken out, then no one is safe at Man United. Anyone can get it. Ineos sending a message to anyone at the club. Made it sound more like Sir Alex Ferguson had been assassinated by Ineos than just released from his ambassadorial role. But that is the news that they're so worked up about. Ineos have decided to cut Sir Alex Ferguson's multi-million-pound ambassadorial contract with Manchester United. Ferguson will remain a non-executive director at the club, so is still obviously welcome to attend Man United games. And look, I don't think it's a bad thing. I made a video recently about how I thought that Ferguson still being so heavily involved, etc., was a problem for them, and they needed to move away from that. And, you know, if they're paying him multi-million pounds every single year, maybe he brings that back in as an ambassador. I don't know. But clearly they've come in and looked at it and decided it didn't. Now, interesting that, you know, Fergie's been cut before Ten Hag, but it is what it is.
A lot of people expected that Eric Ten Hag would end up before Fergie, but even like anyone didn't see that Fergie was like atakuwa hiyo ambassadorial role yake itakuwa cut off na Ineos, but it is what it is, and I think it's the right decision for Manchester United because, man, the club needs to move on from Alex Ferguson. See, every time like thinking of Alex Ferguson all the time. Alex Ferguson is now a fan, and he has nothing to do at Manchester United. Of course, Eric Cantona play under Alex Ferguson, and he really loves Alex Ferguson. That's why he's talking like, that's why anasema vitu anasema, but the same to Rio Ferdinand. But I think right now it's a new era, you know. And since Alex Ferguson atoke Manu, hakuna kitu Manu wamewin. Hakuna like wamewin like easy like, but hakuna major cup yenye Manchester United wamewin. So I think it's a time for Manchester United to move on and start making their own decisions, because I think cutting the Alex Ferguson multi-million-dollar ambassadorial role to Manchester, it's a sign that at least they own their game right now, and they know what they want, and they don't need any decision, any advice from Alex Ferguson right now. And of course, Alex Ferguson is a Manchester United legend, so mad respect, but it's time to move on, man. Hata sisi Arsenal say Wenger has nothing to say to the club. So it's all about Arteta, it's all about the, you know, the ownership and the shit. So I think Manchester United just need to learn that they need to move on, and that's what they've done. So mi kwangu, it's the best decision that Manchester United have done, because ukichekia hata hiyo multi-million ambassadorial contract ya Ferguson, it's more than what Amad Diallo and Alejandro Garnacho are receiving at Manchester United. So I think that's a right decision for Manchester United. Hit the subscription button, tell a friend to tell a friend. Adios.